Hey, this is RaS-Metalinfy back again with another raw and unedited gaming video. And yeah, I'm back after the Fortnite Fortnite reintroduction to my channel, you could call it. Jesus, I was half asleep in that video. It's the same day, and to be fair, I'm not much more awake. I'm pretty much a bit awake just because I had a black coffee, I've got a Diet Coke, a little bit of caffeine to go me. Yeah, and I had to play this. You know what? I love this game. I had it on Xbox 360 originally. Don't know what happened to it. And then it became really expensive on PC. Really hard to get. Managed to finally get it. Used to watch the Sidemen playing this regular. After that new campaign. I've played twice since I've got this again. So I'm still not going to be up to the level of like, don't think I'm going to be up world record level or anything like that. But
here we are in London, one of the biggest cities in the world, for one of the biggest events in the world.
Yes, Seth, it's certainly going to be an exciting one. After years of preparation, London is finally ready to welcome the world to the 2012 Olympic Games.
Such a magnificent...
Yeah, I actually love this game when it comes out. I hope I can still play it. It's just customized people. Don't really care about that. Alright, events for the day. I'm going for men's long jump. I like archery. Long jump and archery for the day. Don't think I'm going to get through this whole Olympics. I'm going to get through as much as I can in a short time of making a video. Quick apology again for the face cam. You know I'm not a face cam up here. I don't think I even apologise for it in my Fortnite video. My Fortnite video is a video you can completely disregard and ignore Yonk because, oh man, I was so asleep. What I loved about this one, I remember compared to like the Beijing game in 2018, Beijing game was all about
terrific atmosphere. This really should bring the best.
This game was about rhythm. Can I nothing about. Sadly, I don't think I'm gonna turn down the volume anyway, so I do apologise. I'll try and bring this a bit further away from the TV. Hopefully you hear me more than you hear it through my computer speakers.
Well, let's have a look at the start list then.
Right, not including me, who's going to be the winner? Place your bets. I'm going to go for Benjamin Krabsch, the German. If I don't win.
Next up, representing.
If I probably won't
Great
win.
atmosphere here for the first jump.
Yes, keep
in this long jump.
And then it's about the angle. Which didn't do anything.
Well, the rhythm was off. Missed.
Oh, my controller. Maybe my controller went in there. Could have given a good start.
The board and didn't even follow through with the jump.
Oh, look, Benjamin. Straight into the lead.
Here we go again then.
That's some sort of qualifying jump. Hang on. This ain't working.
Oh dear, there was something dramatically wrong there. Didn't even attempt the jump. Here's the scoreboard after that last round.
Why ain't this working? So I'm going to try very
Round number 3
early
then, in the men's qualifying rounds. This athlete needs a good jump here.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's me doing it too late. I'm going to struggle here.
Well, the problem with that jump was that the trajectory into the sand was just too high. We're halfway through this long jump competition. This is a 4th attempt then for this athlete. Needs a good jump here.
No! What am I doing?
Well, this athlete seemed to struggle there in slowing down enough to hit the board. Maybe he's in the wrong event. This isn't the 100 metres.
Maybe I'm in the wrong event. Maybe my guy just doesn't know how to jump very well. Better, but still bad.
If you jump high, you won't jump long, and that was the problem here.
I jumped a metre longer.
Here's the replay.
Last jump, can I pull it out of the bag?
Great speed on the runway. Can he follow it up with good technique?
Too high again, damn it. Damn it. No, left way too
Too much height in a jump takes away momentum and takes away sense.
To be fair, I'm cheating a bit here. I'm returning to menu, I'm going to start again. Because I think I can nail this, like I can I'd love to get people online to play online, that could be amazing. New campaign.
Here.
Oh, triple jump. Triple jump and archery this time. Qualifying round, come on. I really need to sort my light again. I really need to get a good light filter.
From the Olympic
I'm aiming to get some blackout curtains
for the first session of the day.
Really good for him.
The last 4 Olympic Games have seen 4 different gold medal winners in the triple jump: USA, GB, Sweden and Portugal.
Again, it's about the angle, which I'm no good at.
I think that exposed a slight flaw in his technique.
Not long. Not long. Not last season.
Here we are in round 2.
Better.
He knows he could have done better. Well, here's the replay.
Oh, past 2 people.
Here's the confirmation, and Great Britain are in 6th. Here we go in the latest round of the triple jump.
Oh, I messed up my speed boost at the end. Oh, that perfect angle at the end helps.
Well, irrespective of where you finish in the field, to have a new personal best is exactly the aim of these athletes. Terrific performance.
What's happened to that so far? Is that qualified?
Here we go with round number 4. His speed was locked in, but maybe it was too quick. Maybe just overcooked it because he couldn't hit the board.
Oh no, 5th.
Next up, Hector representing Great Britain.
5th attempt now.
I need one. I can do this. I've got 2 eye. Is that better than mine? I don't know if it is because I fell backwards, didn't I?
All that effort will count for nothing. This will be a red flag, just overstepping.
Oh no, it must be no. No way. I barely got in the sand.
Well, that was a struggle through all 3 phases. Wasn't able to really get momentum to flow, I'm afraid.
How bad is that?
Second, Austria.
The worst is in film. Can I archery?
Welcome to Lord's Cricket Ground. For many years, this has been the scene of some great Ashes success for both England and Australia. But now a chance for somebody to win a medal in the Olympic archery.
The tutorial. Raise bow. Hold on. Down. Aim. Shoot, release. Okay.
Arrow.
Wind is up 5 miles an hour. Put a change down here.
Well, the inner red circle means another 8 points for the British competitor. Arrow number 2 then. So close to a 10. That's a 9. Arrow number 3. 9 points. Good shot. Let's have a look at the replay. They'll be over the moon with that start.
Oh no, it's a good start, yeah.
Here we are for the second end, and the competitors will shoot towards the magnificent media centre. Good aim, 8 points. Having seen the first arrow, what adjustments will this athlete make for arrow number 2? In the red, not bad. Arrow number 6 of the competition.
No 10s yet.
Tiny adjustment required. Here's the replay. Second position then for Great Britain as we reach the midway point. Pressure starting to mount in end number 3. This is the first arrow.
Sorry. Terrible jokes.
And this really is a sport where millimetres count. This is the second arrow. That arrow's worth 9.
It's only qualifying though, so it's only
this athlete needs to close out N3 with a good score here. It's a golden arrow, 10 points. Here's the replay of that. Good news for Great Britain on the leaderboard. They're in first. This is the first arrow of the final end. Perfect, right down the middle, just what the doctor ordered. This is the penultimate arrow in this event. This athlete is locked in right now. 10 more points to the total.
No, I'm on form.
So close to the maximum. That's 9. Let's take a look at that replay. No doubt pleased with qualification. Time to move on, have a quick rest, and then it's off to the gold medal round. Here's the confirmation as we take a look at the final standings. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and great news for Great Britain.
So I've got into a final. Now after all that archery again, that's the only problem with this. Long events like this. But it's for a gold
Good afternoon, welcome to Lords, the home of crickets for the most part, but for the 2 weeks of the Olympics, this is the chance for the archers to take centre stage in front of the magnificent old pavilion. End number 1, the first arrow. The outer yellow circle, that's 9 points.
Not bad, not
number
bad.
2.
I'll stick to the 8s, 9s and 10s, don't want anything lower than that.
9 more points in the outer yellow circle. 2 arrows gone. Can the athlete finish this end on a high? Really good. 9. Let's take a check on the replay. Here we are, end 2. First arrow. Well, that's solid. Solid first arrow in this second end. This is arrow number 2 of the second end. Brilliant. Bang on. 10 points. 2 gone, 1 arrow to go. The inner red, 8 points. Let's check on the replay. First arrow, always important. Just outside the yellow, it's worth 8. Arrow 2. 8 more to the total. Can the athlete close out N3 with a good arrow? That's 9. Here's the replay. Let's take another look at the leaderboard after another good round for Great Britain, and they sit happily in first place. Arrow 1, end 4.
Trying to pull one and then mess up arrows maybe accidentally. I just will change.
9 for that arrow. This is the penultimate arrow in the Olympic final. can add 8 for that.
Oh no, that's not good.
The crowd could go absolutely nuts if this goes down the middle.
Essentially now I am not in the lead. If the other guy is doing good.
Out of red.
Oh no! 24.
Here's the replay.
Not doing enough. Yes.
Well, I think he'll be happy with that.
good.
Looking into his
Look at
face, he's
equal points.
really happy with that. Delighted. What a
That was
performance.
nerve-wracking at the end there.
This is a really proud moment for this athlete. All of those years of hard work, the early mornings, the late nights, the stamina.
Not a great first day, but I got a retry token. Gold medal. Good enough. Discus I like. High jump I like. I think choose 2. Right, the other one I don't want to do 200 meters. I like this jump. I did discus and high jump because I think I'm faster.
Well, the aim here is to throw the 1 kilogram disc as far as possible. Some of the simple rules are that the athlete can't touch the top of that circle, and the throw must stay within the lines to be considered legal.
Nailed the angle, she's got too far left.
This might even break 70 metres.
Oh no, nailed it!
What a celebration as well. The fans understand.
I actually thought it was too far left.
Round, and it makes good reading. First place. This is
This
all about the speed across the circle.
This is only qualifying again, though, don't it? It don't actually matter
Exploding
what
to
I do.
release from that right hand. Well, that's a good performance. Well, let's look at the scoreboard then after that last round, and Great Britain are in first place. One of the key things to the technique of throwing a disc is to impart as much spin on it as possible. The greater the spin, the greater the gyroscopic stability.
48. Oh, this out straight down the middle. Oh, right.
I think he likes that.
Okay, never mind.
Great news for Great Britain. We've reached the midway point and they're out in front. Let's go of this one, and it looks like a good one.
That was not a great one.
Well, the crowd appreciate it, but I think he knows he can throw further. The 5th attempt. Well over 60 metres with that.
Oh, it disappeared in the line.
Let's take another look at the leaderboard after another good round for Great Britain, and they sit happily in first place.
You know, you can just do I wish I could just do my first throw and then say like, right, that's it, I've definitely qualified, but I just leave it there.
Throws this one over 50 metres. Well, that's a close one.
Anyone else excited that they announced the 2020 Olympics game?
Being taken to signify a new world record.
Could be absolutely amazing.
This is confirmation
hopefully.
of the final standings. Well, the scoreboard
Might have skateboarding, might have golf in it. I'm looking forward to it so much.
Welcome to this beautiful Olympic stadium built specifically for these games.
I'm not
This
very good
really
at it.
is the jewel of the crown. Absolutely sold out. What a venue this is.
I am. Oh god.
Good performance that. Faye doesn't lie. She must be delighted with that. Well, Great Britain still lead this event, but it's very, very tight at this stage. It really is a good competition. Great technique to tuck her feet in at the end. Well, let's have another look at that performance. Good technique. Absolutely rock solid technique. The big question now is where the athlete will take the bar next.
Probably haven't taken myself out, but...
Well, that won't be any good, I'm afraid. A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete. No chance of going clear when you hit the bar that hard. Ultimately a failure, but not far away from getting this absolutely right.
Oh no, I failed this thing. Oh no. How bad have I done this?
Well, the takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this.
See, I would have even qualified for that. It's kind of annoying.
Well, this is an event that needs great speed, good balance, and an explosive finish.
Right, can I just get one near that record again? Oh no, I've done it.
Well, that's brilliant. Good execution. Always good to get on the leaderboard in the first round. Excellent, amazing, outstanding, brilliant, fantastic, phenomenal, terrific. Oh, I'm lost for words. That was amazing from Great Britain.
Next,
2 throws gone, now on to the third attempt. Well, that's good technique, a good throw as well. Halfway through this event, and Great Britain are in first place. Well, no disappointments in this throw as it goes long, short of 70 metres, but over 60, and I think this athlete will be delighted with that. It's all going to come down to this, the delivery. Really good throw. Well, here's the scoreboard at the end of that round, and it shows first place.
Again, 51. I think I hit 51 3 or 4 times there, though.
That runs over 60 metres, a terrific throw. He's delighted with that. Well, for the kids watching this at home, that's how you throw a discus. Absolutely perfect technique. And in third place, finishing with a bronze, it's Poland.
With a distance of 60.70 metres. Third, Poland, with a distance of 60.39 metres.
This is a proud moment for this athlete as the crowd rises one for the national anthem. A lifetime of commitment and years of training and hard work.
Not a gold medal, 2 gold medals, a couple of failures so far. Let me try something to 1.6. 200 metres, I've got to do it this time. I'm not doing any of these other ones. Ski, I'm terrible at. Let's try the trampoline, because I don't remember ever playing trampoline.
The next event is the men's trampoline.
No, that's what for actually select the difficulty. Oh. Yes, I've done this before. So you do the skills, you have to do them in order. 1 to 8. And they get harder and harder as they go. basically button matching, colour matching buttons. B to start tucked, D and X when it tells you to, and then down when it tells you to. Okay. Okay then. Yeah. This should be able to do this.
This is all about qualification, and with so many athletes clustered together, this is going to be really close. Only those at their peak will go through. The next event's ready to start. To take you through it to your commentator, Alison Kirbishley.
Well, first and foremost, selection of the right routine here is key. But whatever they select, they're going to have to execute it well.
There you go.
Great work with the routine there. Well, what a finish to that trick. Oh, come on, we really need to see the routine now. Well, that's got to help the points total.
B, down.
Oh, absolutely amazing. Well, he needs to get the tricks in there to get some points on the board. Well, he's doing really well on the trampoline.
Am I? X, Y, B, down.
This really could be his day. Bouncing up and down, just not good enough. It's the tricks that'll get in the points. Executes that perfectly.
A, Y, B, B. Alright.
Well, he really is leaping high, but he needs to get into this routine. Oh, showing great technique there.
Alright. Okay?
Well, let's get a recap on that one now. Here's the replay. Well, how will the judges see this one? Well, just look at the delight on the athlete's face there. They've qualified for the final of the Olympic Games.
Now into the 200 metre men's.
Welcome to the Olympic Stadium. This is the qualifying rounds of the men's 200 metres. And there's no reason why we can't see a world record here. The track has been fast so far. A knowledgeable hush descends.
Set.
A good start from that athlete. Needs to build on that. Needs to use the strength. 50 metres gone. Halfway point fast approaching here. Now's the time for these athletes to really make their move. Great Britain are out in front. Second place, Slovakia. France in third place. Great Britain put their place in the final by finishing first. Second place in qualifying is Slovakia, and China take third. That sees them qualify. Well, this athlete's delighted. Qualifying for the final was always going to be tough, but they've done it.
Okay, 2 qualifications, cool. So 2 gold medals today. Best day so far.
Up next then, it is for the medals, the final of the men's trampoline.
And then we'll have to do this again.
Let's have a look then at the lineup. Here we go with the next event, and watching for us, Alison Kirbishley.
I'm going to go for the hardest one, I think. I don't know, because no one else... Maybe I'll go down 1 level just to make it a little bit
real edge of the seat stuff. This really could be a fantastic routine if they get it right.
A, X.
Oh, that is precision right there.
No. Right.
Oh, superb.
X, D, down.
Oh, really showing us a high skill level out there. He's not going to get far in this competition, just jumping up and down.
X, A. Oh, come on, I'm doing it. X, A. No. X. No, come on. I might fail this.
Well, just jumping up and down isn't going to score him any points here.
My XA is not working. It working.
Well, bouncing nicely here, but really needs to get into the routine.
Nah, damn it, I failed completely.
Oh, so let's indulge and have another look at this. Here's the replay. Well, let's hand back over to Seth Bennett now, and he's going to wrap up all the action from this event.
Done so well in the qualifier. Same thing would happen.
Welcome to the Olympic Stadium for the running of the men's 200 metres final.
See it go for the real life 200 metres. It'll be the Jamaican, it'll be the American, and Canadian up there.
This athlete's track record is magnificent. Will we get a clean getaway?
Set.
A good start from the athlete, but needs to build on that. Seems sort of off the pace here. Now they approach the second half of the race. Slovakia out in front. Second place, Great Britain. In third, France. Now they head towards the line. Great Britain take gold, Great Britain take glory, Great Britain take first, Slovakia take silver, China take bronze. Well, history's been made here, and this athlete is not going to let us forget it in a hurry. Look at that! Goodness me, I can't imagine him doing that on the dance floor. Fully deserving of the gold medal. This is the moment where finally the athlete is crowned the new Olympic champion. Emotions running high, no doubt.
Disappointed with my trampoline final, but hey ho. Oh, men's 100 metres. We'll go over the men's 100 metres. That is a classic of all events, isn't it? And what are we going to do? Swimming or cycling? I'm going to fail at the velodrome, but I think I'll try the cycling. The Kieran's quite fun. But I have to watch a tutorial video because I cannot remember how to do it.
Welcome to the Olympic Velodrome. This is the home of the cycling events at the 2012 Games, and really is a cracking venue. 6,000 seats that sweep all.
Oh, this is a solo one. I thought it was the team one with 4 people. Oh, that's team pursuit, isn't it? So you set a speed, and then you got to cruise at that speed, basically. Keep inside a decent line. That's it. I think that's it. I think it's just about your time.
Great Britain are the defending Kieran champions after super success in Beijing in 2008. The question, though, on home turf is, will they be able to repeat that success with the pressure on? 3 laps of the track to go, then. In first place and looking good, France. Got to be careful not to use too much energy up here. Well, this racing is really feisty, giving it everything. Looking at the positions, this is a good performance from this cyclist. All still to go for as the final lap gets underway. France are in first place. Second, Sweden. Another little collision. Got to be careful here. France will qualify in first place. Second place in qualifying, it's Sweden. In third, Great Britain make their way to the final. Well, this is how it all finished, and no one can dispute this result.
Disqualified, yeah, mine. I think I could win that, I'm not too sure.
Well, this is the Olympic Stadium. Welcome. One of the most sustainable ever built. The lower bowl set into the existing
this is all about the start. If you
landscape,
miss the start,
meaning less need for steel. This is a terrific venue for these games. I think the athletes approve as well. Let's have a look at the lineup then for the men's 100 metres qualifying. Very much up with the leaders here. In the lead, Great Britain. Great Britain qualifying first place. Qualifying in second is Germany. Finishing in third is France. But that was a good performance to make his way through to the final. The question is now, can he win a medal?
Have a good start. Not perfect. A bit of a slow start, but you need that perfect start to get that record.
Thoroughly enjoyable as the final scoreboard.
2 finals again, come on. I got myself 2 gold medals there.
Welcome to the 6,000-seat Olympic velodrome built specifically for the 2012 Games. Costing almost £93 million, this was one of the first venues to be completed across the whole of the Olympic Park. It took a team of 26 carpenters about 8 weeks to install the track. More than 350,000 nails were used on the 56 kilometres of timber surface. It's a phenomenal structure. The organisers believe that this firmly will be one of the fastest tracks in the world, and we could see a number of records go at these games. Needs to try and get around, not through, this cyclist. In first place, Australia. Second, France. Still moving well off the seat and starting to sprint as we go into the final bend. Gold, Australia. It's France in second place. Third place and a medal for the hosts. Great Britain, who finished third. Bronze. Gold for Australia, a superb performance. Well, this stadium has been royally entertained, and these 3 athletes deserve every single accolade. A third place finish though, and a bronze medal, certainly something worth celebrating.
Not bad, I'm happy I got a medal out of it because I qualified in bronze and got a bronze medal. Here's a big one. Can I win the big... Would you say 100 metres is the biggest medal of the Olympics?
This is the Olympic Stadium in London's East End. Some terrific views over the city. But now it's time for the next event to take place. 80,000 here and they're all watching. If you're going to win this race, a good start is a necessity. Great start as they lead the blocks well.
Terrible start for me.
Needs to move through the pack. This is going to be tight. In first place, Germany. Who wants gold?
Yes.
Britain finish on the podium. A new Olympic champion is crowned. Silver for Australia. Third place for Germany.
Less than 10 second race.
Medal. What a performance.
The biggest event in the whole Olympics.
It's brilliant. Truly brilliant.
Yeah, there's things
and
like
I'm
the
sure the
emotions
are running through the veins of this athlete.
That go for
a jig of delight at winning that. Well, let's have another look at that. Really strong performance this. Did very well. Good phases all the way through this race, and when it came down to the crunch, was able to put the kind of finish that you need to be a champion. One last look at the standings then, and the hometown favourites will be happy. Great Britain with gold.
2 golds.
The performance deserving of a gold medal, and now the ceremony to celebrate the achievements of this athlete.
Outfit unlocked for Spain. Cool, I never need to unlock stuff. Oh. I think you go through all the events, don't you? It's just what day you do them on. Rapid fire pistol, and let's get swimming out of the way because I don't really like the swimming, they're really annoying. don't think I'll get a qualification in the swimming. Sitting there waiting, I was meant to be pressing A.
This is the Aquatic Centre, and this is the first event of the day. Hungary were the first winners of this event in 1896. Since then, though, there's been success for the USA, Australia, Germany...
Surprise me! That's going out, sorry, that's what I was shouting for that. Oh, this is the back. Oh, yeah. Having timing on. This is 100 times better than what it used to be feel like button bashing. But I still find it really hard. I still will probably end up finishing last in this race. Oh, this is 100 meters as well. It's hard to go both ways.
Every Olympics has a superstar, and there's every chance that this athlete could be the face of London 2012.
No, not really Lucy, I'm afraid.
Well, I don't think there's much expected of this athlete, and she's going to have to go some to even feature in the top 4. They're off. Back to the surface, and we start to see the early leaders. Quarter of the way through this race, and the early leaders emerge. Well, nearly halfway, and still an awful lot to do. Disappointing kick there. Kenya in first place, China in second, and Great Britain third.
Oh, this is it, when you miss the thing. There you go, I missed
the final part of this wonderful event as the world witnesses Olympic history in the making. Lactic acid kicking in as now they touch. China qualifying first, in second and going through, it's Kenya. Qualifying for the final in third, it's Great Britain.
Somehow made it through. Yeah, I did die for a while there.
Well, that was fairly impressive. A good race and a good performance. A strong stroke, good breathing pattern.
Right, I used to like the shooting. Anyone remember Summer Gold? Was it Summer Gold 90? The athletic game on Sega Drive.
The next
Loved
event
it.
Is the men's 25 metres rapid fire pistol.
First Olympic game I ever played. How do you play this one again?
Great Britain have a rich history in the shooting events.
A to start. Pull up and then bang, 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 bang. Okay, so it's moving across. Okay.
There are plenty of medals to be won by the marksmen and women here at the 2012 Games. There'll be 6 events for women and 9 for men. Round 1 then, 8 seconds to hit the 5 targets. Plenty of time. I missed out on the perfect round there. Here we go, round 2 then. 2 seconds off the clock. Same number of targets. Peppered the target in round 2. Top 3 at this stage of the competition is right where the athletes want to be. For qualification, imperative that you do remain at the top end of the leaderboard. So round 3, 6 seconds to hit these targets.
Oh, that's our last shot. Damn it.
Well, not what he was looking for.
Get me a third, tied third.
Round 4, 4 seconds then to hit the 5 targets. Now the pressure starts to mount. The fans like that.
First one again was terrible. After that, really
Great
good.
Britain in third place. Let's take a check on the rest of the positions.
That'd be best around there.
Round 5 then. This is where it gets more difficult.
Could be
You only
out
have
now,
to miss
I
one target to get punished to the fullest extent. Great Britain need to pick it up here. Here's the scoreboard.
I'm still
They're in
in.
4th place.
I'm still in qualifying.
Here we
I
are
missed
then,
another
final
one.
round. No chance of making a mistake here. Hit the target very well.
Not bad.
Well, good performance from this athlete. One that gives respect to him and the spirit of the Olympics.
Good qualifying, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
not much
just
emotion
about.
on that face. Full of...
I'll now have to do something again. There are so many swimming games in this, swimming events in this game. It's the one
Welcome
thing I
back
didn't
to the Aquatic Centre. You join us in plenty of time for the final of the women's 100 freestyle. The athletes on the block, 50 seconds away from Olympic glory, 2 lengths of the pool. Early leaders starting to establish themselves at 25 metres. Still some distance to go, but at 25 metres, the early leaders in control. 50 metres gone, 50 left. Needs to find something.
Wait, what?
Strong kick. Kenya lead the way. In second, it's Australia. Third is Greece. The athletes must stay focused as we have only quarter of the race to go. Who's going to touch him first? Kenya take gold. Australia finished second, and that's worth a silver medal. A bronze medal for China. A nation will be disappointed as Britain finishes in last place.
It totally died there.
Everything that could go
so
wrong
well.
pretty much did go wrong. Technique just falling apart.
So just before
Breathing patterns
just before
nowhere
halfway point,
near.
I flopped up.
Didn't quite come up to the performance level we expected. Let's see who's got...
Oh, come on, at least I get the gold. I'm better than this. Qualifying 4th and do one better. Probably that one miss is what cost me getting a
Welcome
medal.
to the Royal Artillery Barracks here in the southeast of London. Brought to life and rejuvenated for these games. This is all about speed and accuracy. Round 1 though, 8 seconds. It's a veritable lifetime in this sport. Oh yeah, he likes that. Let's take a check of the results then after that. Round 2, 6 seconds for the 5 targets. This athlete could make history here. Round 3 then, as before, 6 seconds to hit 5 targets. Pressure's on. Magnificent performance in round 3.
Oh, nice.
At the
Australia.
halfway mark, 2nd place for this athlete. It's a very good place to be in. Threatening the leader at this stage. Round 4, 4 seconds, 5 targets. This is where the pressure mounts. Well, that's a good celebration. He knows he's in with a chance of a medal here. This is where the pressure cranks up again. Round 5, 4 seconds. He'll be happy with that. After that round, Great Britain continue to press on here. Here's the scoreboard. They're in 2nd place. Well, this is the ultimate pressure.
Oh, bottle again. No, have I done the same thing again?
Certainly nowhere near their personal best, that last attempt. And really, it's back to the drawing board to try and figure out how to get back to that normal service.
That's better than my other score.
Well, congratulations must go out to the British athletes. A bronze medal, 3rd place, well deserved.
Again, look how close I was. I was only like, I was so easily beat the 2nd place guy. Oh my god.
What a proud and emotional moment this is, as the gold medal hangs around the neck. A nation united as one as they stand for the national anthems to celebrate years and years of hard work and dedication.
Just the bronze today. Right, well I think I'm going to call it here. I'm actually going to call it here because I've done a lot and this has been a very long video. If you want to see me play more of this game, please let me know. I really enjoy playing it, so yeah, let me know what you think about it. I'm RaS-Metalinfy. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.